What's going on, guys? It's been a while. It's been a couple days. I've been working on some stuff for the channel. Finally decided it's taken me a long time to, this is what I'm doing now. So I gotta work on some things for the channel, get higher quality, take this to the next level, take the value that I bring to you guys to that next level. Hey, it's Retro. How's it going, man? How's your Thursday, sir? We just hanging out for a little bit. I'm gonna go to the gym here soon. Fluke Duke, Hardik Patel. Nice video. Thanks, man. Chad Cook, what's up, dude? We're just hanging out. I got some stuff in store for the channel here. I didn't make a video yesterday or do a live stream or the live stream before that. It's really hard to I don't know if you guys have been there, but it's really hard to invest in yourself when there's no real, I can't write down on pen and paper the plan to make that money back. And so, I don't know. Been working on my eye electricity powers. Working. Death eyes. Actually, there should be a higher quality. I'm gonna have higher quality maybe on Monday. I don't know when it'll get here, but yeah, I quit memeing. Hopefully this is the lighting is better already just from here, but let me know what you guys think. How you guys? How's your Thursday? Standing desk. You ready? Hold on. I'm gonna just take the elevator. How's it going, my dudes? What up? I'm just kidding. We'll go back up. It's better to stand. So, yeah, I got a standing desk so I could stop feeling so lazy. Looks like I'm having a shockingly good morning, Humberto. How's your morning, man? Just turned Friday? Oof. That's good though, right? Step closer to the weekend. How about that Facebook interview you were going to upload soon? I had to do the interview. I was going to do the interview soon, but what happened was he canceled on me, and he said, let's do it next Wednesday. And that was last Wednesday. So he's 2 weeks. He's 2 weeks slow. Yeah. So pretty soon here, I'm thinking about going and travel a little bit, and meet some subscribers, and go meet Patrick, just show up at his door. I don't know if he's here, but the plan is message his girlfriend on Facebook, figure out where he lives, and go there and surprise him. I think that'd be a fun video. I don't know if you guys know who Patrick is, but voice quality is the same as before. Yeah, I'm using the same mic. I upgraded the same mic. You did computer science, learning C#. Pass on the C#. That's what I think you need. Oh, he's here. Damn it. Patrick, go away. The man, the myth, the legend. He's never here. Yeah. You guys ever been in that situation where you want to make that investment into yourself, but there's no tangible return, and so you have to figure out how you're gonna make that back? That's where I'm at. Why are people so anxious? People are anxious because they need money or they hate where they're at. I was anxious too. That anxiety was a motivator for me. Some nights I wasn't able to sleep when I go to when I went to before I go to work. Passing to C#? Yeah, C# is garbage. C#'s okay for Unity, but only thing you're going to do with C# is ASP.NET Core or web forms or something. I don't know. There's jobs, but like a live stream from the legend. Oof. Can we see the desk from the front? Nah. Well, we could take a quick look here. Here we go. So here's the setup. This is the camera, drink, mic, keyboard, my phone. There's the music, and my headset. Yeah. Give up on the C#, you're gonna upset some people. That's not my problem if you're upset. It's not my problem if you're mad. It's just what I think. I don't think C# is really... Yeah. Pretty good stuff. But I plan on, doing, really upping that quality here soon. So I'm not trying to make this into like a flex stream, but like I'm like a really frugal person. I've always been that way. But when I got let go from my job, I became even more frugal and more like really careful with how I spend money. But it's like the last time I made this sort of investment was like going to Bootcamp, I don't know if you guys have been in it. I'm sure you guys have been there, right? Before you signed up for something or did something big, you were just like, it's like all on you. Depends on your course. Maybe. There's just not a whole lot to do with C#. Is JavaScript knowledge enough to start Node.js? Well, in order to learn Node.js, it's actually written in Ruby. I don't know if you noticed, but the Node.js, the .js stands for Ruby. JS is, makes the R sound for Ruby. What? Oh, which headset is this? This is a Corsair. I feel so weird. I haven't done a live stream in so long. It's like I forget how to communicate with people. You just fail at everything and attempt to be good at it. Well, you don't fail until you give up, right? Then you've ensured that you failed at that point. Only when you've stopped trying is when you failed. Seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna start maybe doing like some more vlog type stuff. Get some different shots. Some like outside stuff. Let me just show you a couple things here. Thanks for the vids. John, thanks for hanging out. You'll ditch the C#. What's a better language? I mean, you don't know how to ditch it. Just do it with Unity. At least it's fun that way. I'm going to go public, some more courses and some more stuff like React, other things you master. I'm not a master. Don't assume I'm a master. As soon as, if anyone claims to be a master, avoid that person. You got to be in that growth mindset. Like, why do you have a finished flag in your room? I lived there for a while. Node.js is written in C, C++, JavaScript. Right? So, Merrick, that's what I feel, right? But this is my career. And so it's like when I spend the kind of money to buy the new toys, right? They feel like toys, but they're a part of the business. It's so weird. But I think it's good, when you feel like you're spending money on toys, but it's actually for your business. I feel like you found the career that's right for you, right? Like whenever you get to make a business expense and it's just like, this doesn't feel like it should be because I'm supposed to be at a job, right? And not be like, it's weird, right? Married gets weird. Even though you don't live in the US, can you go to Lambda school? If you live in the US or EU, you can. Are you living by the FIRE concept? FIRE concept, not so much. I'm not interested in like living. I want to be financially independent, but whoa, bro, calm down with that. I mean, you got accepted in Lambda? Zuby, salute. How's my passive income going? YouTube's alright. I'll make a video about it later, but I feel like, I don't know, people think you're YouTube rich, but it's not like that, right? Like, I teach code. Marique, or Merrick, one of those. Say Marique. How's it going? Jose Alejandro Salazar Marcano. Oof, I got it in one go. That's a long name. I'm good, man. How are you? No homo. Minaki. Sinua. Camera quality looks crazy today. Well, I didn't actually upgrade the, I didn't upgrade my thing, but I did upgrade the lights, however. Let's take a look here. I really like, so it like, I don't know. I'm in this office all the time doing a lot of videos in here, so I wanna provide, you know, better quality. I gotta make it look professional. I wanna get to like MKB HD level, you know? And like I've told myself for the longest time, it's not about the tools you have, it's how you use them, right? And I agree to a certain extent, but at some point. Here we go. Your girlfriend about to come home tonight. We're gonna be like, what are we gonna do? Here we go. Girlfriend's coming home. How you doing? Wanna go on a date? So I got all these little like settings here. We live in a world where you plug in a light bulb and you can control the brightness of your room with your phone. This is crazy. What do I like? iPhone or Samsung? Samsung, fam. Soundproof walls and a green background. No green background. I have a green screen in my closet over there. Soundproof stuff is coming, but yeah. Final tech interview for a company for a full stack. Nervous because all the devs have 8 years and you have 9 months. Why? Don't be nervous, man. That ain't gonna do you no good. Do the 5-second rule. Do the Mel Robbins 5-second rule. Count backwards. You can change, and your body doesn't really know the difference between nervousness and excitement. So you can convert that into excitement. So count backwards from 5 in your head, and then when you get to 1, be like, that's it. I'm pumped. Instead of oh, it's the same chemical reaction in your body. So might as well convert that to excitement than nervousness. Are you a gamer? Sometimes. What kind of light bulb? How many do I have set up? I have 2 LifeX bulbs, and then I have this. I haven't put them up yet, but I have these little panels here. So I'm gonna put those on the wall behind me. I don't know, I'm really trying to up the quality of this stuff, right? So it's entertaining while you're learning, right? Valuetainment, but that's already a channel, so I can't call it that. What size font do I use on my resume? I use about 11. Sean Ranklin. What up, man? Where am I? What's up, man? Good videos. How do you make money and what is the best book for learning programming concept? There's only one programming concept, and that is learning to learn. But there is no best book. Yeah, the panels are going to be cool. I'm going to make like a little design in the back over the TV there. Do I own a Switch? No, I don't own a Switch, but I do have a Wii U, and I got no one to play Smash with. Look. Look at all these Wii U games I got. I got Splatoon 1. I got unopened Super Mario U, Wii Sports, Super Smash, Super Mario 3D, and obviously, this is where I, mainly Halo for the Xbox. But no Switch. I don't have a Switch, right? I don't really have that much time to play. Every time I sacrifice my time to play a game, it could be going towards a video or making something more interesting for you guys. What is the best country for programmers? There is no best country. You can work remote. Halo Reach is the best Wii U game? Confirmed. There's a good book for learning programming concepts. Just look at The Pragmatic Programmer. It's on my site. I'm funny. Yo, what's up? I don't like this song. Loki, it's your favorite Halo game? I like Halo 5. Halo 5 and Halo Reach. Halo 3, Halo 2. Isn't everyone excited about Smash? I don't know. Maybe. It'll be a... what's the name of the song in the background? The last one was, for the record, Joel Rampage. The hustle is real, yeah. Today, I'm making a video about Pramp. And so, I had an interview with a guy there, and I recorded the whole interview. It was just like a behavioral interview. And I was like, hey man, I'm making a YouTube video. And he's like, And I was like, yeah, is it cool if I record? He's like, Have I ever made a game? Yeah. Go look on the Android store. My video on React was amazing. It helped a lot. Good, because I thought it was not good. That's how I feel about all of them. Share your projects. What does that mean? Loktar Ogar for the Horde, right? But Hunter D Spammer probably like, I don't know. Man, you could work as a model. You wanna sit? You seem a little thirsty. What was the game I made? It's called Rocket Sling. Pull it up. You like the React video? Hey, thanks. All the videos that like that, I feel like I have no idea what I'm talking about, because it's like, I'm not like, I never had jobs doing that, so I did a bunch of research. The companies accept 17-year-olds self-taught? Of course, go look at Wolfie. I think he's at 19 or 18. Chuck Ladoe Koksu. I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for the CV. Dude, I hope that it helps you. So far, it's landed a lot of people interviews. Yeah, it's called Rocket Sling, Sheldon. It's not good, but I made the intro video. It's not good enough for me to have it installed on my own phone. Going to a meeting, transitioning from call center to web dev. You got this, Alexander. Just make sure to say, just be honest about it. Be like, look, I'm gonna need some work to get caught up, right? But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna work hard. What's my audience? What countries? Gender percentage? It's like 96% dudes. Countries: US, Canada, Norway, Sweden, Germany, and then the rest. Some India. What term do we use for fresher? Oh, the dude kept saying fresher when I was doing the interview because he was from India and he kept calling his junior devs freshers, and I was like, "Are you in India like right now?" Got no sound wave if you see this. Did I get to everyone? Hold on. I made a video talking about how I don't play video games. I haven't played video games in about 3 days. I haven't made a video about it. I don't know if that would click. Some people are into games, some people just aren't. I thought more people would be into video games, seeing as if you like to code, you like tech, you like games, but any experience with Deloy? No. How do I avoid gaming? I don't avoid games. I'll play games sometimes when I do like to, you know. I tried out the new Overwatch hero like 2 days ago. That was cool. Have I considered putting subtitles for your phone interviews? I mean, people keep saying please add subtitles for phone interviews, but you don't understand how much extra work that takes to time the text with the stuff. Daniel, what's up, man? See you later tonight. You just moved to West Jordan? Nice, dude. It's nice out there. It's a tool. You plug in the channel link, it spits out a click to sub. That's awesome, dude. Thanks. Yeah, we have a lot of, there's a lot of distractions, but I tell myself, what am I creating value for other people? That's what I ask myself a lot. How could I spend this time to help other people? How could I make something that would help someone else? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, not leveling up my character or whatever. Yeah, Pragmatic Programming is a 1999 book from Andrew Hunt. The concepts are still the same if you want to learn programming concepts and how to be a good, work in the industry. You're going to buy an Xbox for Black Friday? So this is what I told myself. I was going to wait till Black Friday to get all this stuff from my room, to really update everything, and then I was like, you know what, Josh, if you're worried about saving $50 and you know that you need this stuff to take your channel to the next level, then you're not making enough money. So I was like, it's the same people that are like, well, if you get married, you save on taxes. If you're worried about taxes, you're not making enough money. You're doing mechanical engineering, but you love programming, so can you do it? Dude, you can do whatever you want to do. Don't let me tell you what you can and cannot do. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and cannot do. Thanks for keeping me entertained. Off to bed. Take it easy. You too, man. Enjoy. Was I always into coding? Coding was too hard. Ricardo, you're saving to get into Dev Mountain. Don't. Pass. Hit up Lambda School. I'm not saying, you don't even got to use my link. I don't care. It's just been bought out. Adam, you said, and that's facts. You say you have no sound. You lie. He out here trying to get some clout. Do you think I should accept a .NET position for $24 an hour? Ricardo, the only reason I say that is because when I went there, it was $4,500, and now it's $15,000, right? There's no guarantee. It was bought out by Kaplan Education, which is a notorious for-profit institution which has done business with schools like ITT, DeVry, all that stuff, right? And it's a for-profit institution that takes over businesses, that are educational and then jacks their prices up. Don't go anywhere without a guarantee. And until Dev Mountain gets a guarantee, I will keep saying that. If you make too much money and stashing money in IRAs, 401s, just tell your employer to charge you as a contractor so you can business expense all your stuff. Then you get to that lower tax bracket. What I recommend knowing for taking the Lambda Bootcamp: JavaScript, prototypes, how to write a for loop, arrays. That's about it. That's about all you need to take the test. But it would significantly help you when you get to those few 3 weeks that are like, ooh. Would I accept volunteers to subtitle? Yeah, I mean, of course, you can do it. I don't have to accept or approve. People have already added subtitles to a few of my videos. You can just do it. I don't even have control over it. Hello, Go Groomer. What's up? I'm just saying, Ricardo. So the person that taught me how to code, my teacher at Dev Mountain that I had, he is the CTO of Lambda School. So like, if you want to be me, go there. Yes, if you want to know why Lambda School is so hard, it's because the dude that taught me how to code is the CTO of Lambda School. That dude, he lives in like another plane of existence when it comes to code. He's so smart. Like, I ended up getting mad a lot because I was just like, I was really just projecting my own anger because I didn't know enough. Is there a website where you're giving programming assignments to help you practice? Go to Pramp. Sheldon, go to Pramp.com. It's a practice interview site. Or you can go to LeetCode and Hack and Rank, or Code Fights. Code Fights is good. You could go to Interview Cake. Pramp is like actual live interviews. By the way, they're not sponsoring me to say that or anything. I think it's just super cool. I'm gonna start doing videos. What is Lambda School? It's a code bootcamp, but it's 7.5 months long. And you don't pay anything until you get a job. And you pay 17% back until you get a job making at least 50K. You pay 17% back for 2 years, up to 30K. That's it. So that's basically a guarantee, right? You don't pay until you get a job, right? They haven't done their end of the bargain. Ricardo knows what's up. Ricardo is the real MVP here. Take the intro course. Yeah, dude, their intro course is like the same as some actual boot camps. It's so dumb. It's hard. That's how you know it's good. Cracking the Coding Interview. Those are good books. Got job offers though, so you're all good. That's the way to do it. How are you guys? How's your morning? You guys got plans for the weekend? You want to work in LA? Enjoy that air quality. Hunter, nice dude. I remember. What is the craziest animation design? I used HTML and CSS. Why would I use HTML and CSS when I can just use After Effects to make a GIF and insert that? It's free until you get a job. How come people are not jumping at the opportunity? They are. What do you mean? But it's also a boot camp, a proper boot camp. It's remote, right? You have to show up. They take roll. You can't, if you skip more than like 8 days for the 7.5 months, they kick you out and you still have to pay. Like, it's serious business. So day waiting for the storm to come in. Ooh. Mom Taz, what's up, man? Yeah, Sheldon, so Interview Cake is good. LeetCode, Hack and Rank. Code Wars, Code Fights, Coding Game, Interview Cake. Those are my go-to. No plans for the weekend besides work. I know that feel. Yesterday I didn't make a video or do a live stream, and I feel so bad. And I think it's this weird dichotomy of when this is your job. Like I spent like a whole day just setting up this desk and moving out my old desk. It took me like 6 hours. Dude, I'm good. How are you, Brew? Starting the dev position on Monday. Thanks to the guidance, dude. Don't thank me. You put in the work. Salute to you, sir. Jupyter Notebook. Yeah, I'm standing. We do some, hit some jumbo jacks. How much did I spend each day? I didn't go to Lambda school. I went to Dev Mountain. So actually, I have a course that I'm doing for Coursera right now. They wanted me to do 2 courses, so I'm doing Zach. I'm doing machine learning from Stanford University, and I'm doing learn how to learn. So I'm gonna make videos on those 2, and then I'm gonna do a live stream of me working through those courses. So those would be cool. It's the first time I've ever really done anything with machine learning. It's pretty cool. Like there's actual assignments and stuff. It's crazy. I gotta log in. I think I might have missed the due date. I don't think. Well, let me look. I like how I just now get a notification. Oh, it's due November 19th. All right. Did miss the first assignment. Ooh. I like the background music. Thanks, dude. Gotta have that trap music. I'll skip to the next one. Oh, I've used this for my outro in so many videos. Oh, this takes me back. Like I can see Premiere Pro and me lining up the bass drop for this because the intro is so long. I don't know if you guys have heard this song. This is where I get them for my videos. What's the first assignment about? Let me look. Introduction. Then we got linear regression with 1 variable. Then we got linear algebra review, linear regression with multiple variables. Yeah, it's been a while since I used math. Is Lambda school even good? Like 70% of your salary for 2 years? Sheesh. You saw me listen to G-Eazy? I do love some G-Eazy. Will I review resume anytime soon? Yeah. I bought a new desk. I got sent a new desk and they want me to make a video about the standing desk. And so I decided, you know what? It's just time for me to just redo my whole office because I had this gaming set up and I was just, you know, I was never trying to do this professionally. I mean, that was the goal, but like, who would have thought that you ever get there? How long is the machine learning course? 11 weeks, but I think you can do it all early. Like, I could finish this in a weekend if I wanted. Pretty sure. What are we doing linear algebra for? I'm taking a machine learning course on Coursera. I'm gonna make a video about it. I might not be able to finish it. So I have to release the video by next Thursday, by Thanksgiving. So yeah, 70% of your salary for 2 years, but you paid nothing to go. And it's still cheaper than college. College don't have no guarantee. Can we get college tuition where you don't pay college tuition until you get a job? Come on now. Do you know how to hack? Dude, I'm the best hacker. I can hack into the NASA right now. PS4 or Xbox? I have an Xbox right there. I just play Halo 5 mainly. If I do, maybe like once a week. Why do I recommend so much? Because I'm jealous I didn't get to go there. That's why. Do employers even know what Lambda School is? Is it even valuable on your resume? There are some employers that require a Lambda certificate now. If you look up one job, it's called Divi. What type of standing desk? Yeah, so it's called a flexi spot. Let me show you. Here we go. So I got these little buttons here, and I can like manually program. So if I press number 1, I set it to number 1, and it just goes. So I'm just standing still. It's got a single motor on it. It's pretty good. So then I can stop it whenever. I'll bring it back up. And then it has a timer right here. It's pretty neat. You can press this A, and you can set a timer to when it will stand up and go down. So it like forces you to stand up. What are some of the negatives? Negatives, it's really intense. You have to be there. It's like an actual boot camp. You have to be there. So boot camps don't take roll usually. This one does because they're fronting you the course. So if you can handle Mumtaz, go to Lambda School. Linear algebra? Yeah, I mean, I don't expect I'll be making anything. How do you blow through machine learning in a weekend? You can blow through these, the videos and the readings, is what I mean. Yeah, I like this desk a lot. I think it's a pretty game changer. It's actually not as big, right? So I'm struggling fitting all my stuff on here, but it's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, it's just the basics. It's not just like learn everything in machine learning. If anyone even said that, that would be crazy. It's just machine learning basics. Getting started with machine learning, what it is. What's the song playing now? It's called Simulation by Apollo. Is it smart to start Lambda along with a CS degree? You won't be able to do it. Lambda is full-time. You have to be there from 8 to 5 every day. Well, except the weekends. Is it hard to find one that works with a full-time job? There's a part-time one. It's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, but it's a whole year instead of 7.5 months. Actually, I think it's a little over a year. So you still get the same curriculum, but it's a whole year. So my co-bootcamp was like, my co-bootcamp was $4,500, the same amount of time for the full-time co-bootcamp, which was 3 months, and it was Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, I think. And like we didn't learn not even half, but it was my only option, right? I had a full-time job. I couldn't quit. Couldn't take out a loan. Being tough to get a job after completing boot camps. This is why you don't go to a boot camp that doesn't guarantee you a job. Or like you don't pay anything, and if you don't get a job, you get all your money back. That's it. There's a whole bunch of crappy ones out there, Trilogy, that just has no guarantee. Lambda's online, yeah. Yeah, also do what Daniel says. Just apply to everything. But there are a whole lot of boot camps out there that don't This is why I'm so passionate about guarantees. The guarantee means that they don't have to basically guarantee anything to you. They don't have to keep up with state-of-the-art technology. They could teach you jQuery, right? You sign up to learn jQuery for 3 months. If you don't know what jQuery is, you're going to be like, programming? Can I get a job? And they're going to say yes, because you can, but chances are low. They're just not required to keep their stuff up to date. They're not required, it's just, they've got their money. So now what? What's the best bootcamp out front end? Lambda School. I used to be like, I'm not going to shill. But find me something that can compete. Normally I'm just like, don't go to something that doesn't have a guarantee. But the more I see Austin like talk about it in Slack, like they have like what did he post something? He posted something yesterday, and I was like, why didn't I get this? That's how I feel about everything. Why didn't I get this? What did he post? They're gonna have Principles for Success, which is like a weekly seminar where they have someone come and talk about how to talk to anyone, applying tech skills, goal planning, creating automated systems for success, working in groups, challenge your comfort zone, feedback to get results, automating savings and investments to build wealth, earn more every month by freelancing. Like, these are all weekly seminars that they just host for free as part of the bootcamp. Like, I didn't get that. They also have this thing called Lambda Next, which is if you don't get a job like right away when you graduate or before, you go to like a co-bootcamp, or you go to like a job bootcamp, which is like it's 8 to 5 until you get a job, practicing interviews, building portfolios, doing algorithms, etc. I'm so jelly. Is there a limited amount? No, not really. Yeah, you wish you had a guarantee. I wish I had one too. Now there's just no reason not to go to one that doesn't have it. Is Lambda available in Europe? Sure is. It's available for EU students. There's a link in the description. Free until you get a job. If you use it, you get $250 when you graduate. If you don't, you don't get $250. That's it. That's all there is. What does it take to make it to your remote team? If you want to work for me, I'm just kidding. I'm not hiring. What does that even mean? How hard is it? I mean, it's fairly difficult. You gotta take a test. Is Lambda available worldwide, including Australia? I'm not sure about Australia. You might have to email and ask. Trilogy. Angelo. Connor O'Shea. I imagine that he's in Ireland. So schools in Ireland are not free. Lambda seems insane. Yeah, well, it's 7.5 months. It's not 3 months. Most are about 3 months. I had a lot of people like call my interview, the one that I did for the 120,000 position, was like, they were like, this is fake. I don't know why people feel so compelled to make fake interviews. I'm like, what? You can look up the job on Cybercoders where it was posted. How's this fake? I don't know. This is fake. One person said, this interview is fake. He's not even moving his head when he's talking. What? Stop making it complicated. I don't ever say that. Is the course load heavy enough? They won't let you do it. If you say that you're going to college and you want to do the full-time Lambda school, they're going to say, no, you don't have enough time to do this. You're going to get lost. You're going to waste our time. You're not going to be able to continue. They do the same thing, the people that have part-time jobs. Well, that's not always true, but like depending on how part-time it is, they're like, this is your job now. If you want to come here and we're fronting you it for free up front, you better be here. At least they care enough to do that. You just graduated college 6 months ago. You're working as a penetration tester? Nice, dude. How's that? Is two-way binding even needed? I don't know. Depends on what you do, I guess. I guess it's nice. If I hire you, the CS portion, Yeah, Connor, just check it out. Oh, dogs, what you doing? Zach. Oh, my dog, what are they doing? Hold on. Bro, it's too late by even helpful. I don't know. Hold on. What are the prereqs? You shouldn't, I mean, there's not really, but as an entrepreneur, would you recommend getting married? I wouldn't recommend getting married in any scenario. There's no real benefit there. Working at a big company versus a small one. I prefer smaller ones just because you get to wear more hats. And some people don't like that. Some people just want to do what they studied to do and do that one thing forever. Me, I like to wear lots of different hats because I get bored, which is why I am where I am now, right? Find me a job that lets you make YouTube videos, that lets you code, that lets you help people learn how to code, that lets you edit videos, set your own schedule, work remote. You know, find me a job that lets you do that. It doesn't exist, so I had to create it. But small companies. Depends on what you want. Do you like feeling part of the team, or do you like feeling part of the mission? I don't know. I've never had a good experience with corporate. Is there a screening process? Yes, there's a screening process. You have to pass the test. You have to do a phone call. They don't accept everyone. If you miss classes or fail the test, you have to pay. If you miss more than 8, they kick you out. If you fail the test, they put you into the mastery program, which just brings you back up to speed. So it's not that big of a deal. They do have an 80, so like they have a weekly test every Friday, and if you don't get 80% or more on those tests, then you drop back 1 week. You redo it. Master, they have the code test though. What do you need to know to create your own plugin for JavaScript? You need to know how to use Stack Overflow. So copy that and paste it into Stack Overflow, and you're good. Where's these doggos at? Come here, doggo. Come here. Come here, fam. He's a big doggo. How you doing up there? You doing all right? He's a snuggler, that's for sure. It's a nice looking dog. He's pretty handsome. That's a polar bear. He's pretty fluffy. What you don't see through the quality of this camera is all the hair he just left on my shirt. I've never owned more lint rollers in my whole life than since I've had this dog. I've never vacuumed so many times in my life since I've had this dog. Why don't I show the other doggo? I stole what from what? Come here. Come here, Sue. Come here. Alright. There's number 2. She's chilling. She's kind of independent. She's a half Rottweiler, half cattle dog. So cattle dogs typically bite ankles to get people to run, or to get sheep to run, or cattle, so that they can chase them or herd them. And then she's Rottweiler, so she'll grab your hand and pull you where you want to go. Oh, the bear from Hogle Zoo? Yeah. Are you comfy up there? How you doing? You're so heavy. Rottweilers were made to pull carts of stuff. So she's pretty beefy. What kind of questions do they ask exactly? They don't ask technical knowledge there. They ask, like, how are you going to support yourself? Like, can you do this full time? Do you have any, nothing like, do you like long walks on the beach? Do you get bored being at home all the time? Absolutely not. Got a cattle dog too? Nice. They're just sleeping. I got them a little bed in here. Now I can fit it in there. They're just hanging out down there. Need a dog cam. Is it worth learning design patterns from devs? If so, what is the best way? I don't know. How old are they? They're about 4. Oh, one other thing is my dad's coming over later today. He's gonna be doing push-ups for donations. That's what he promised me, because I paid his rent last month. He's like, don't worry, I'll come over and do push-ups on stream. Wouldn't they want to see an old man do push-ups? So if you guys are interested in that, he already owes me 25, so at least be doing 25. What's your top programming language? I don't have one. What am I best at? Subjective. Are dogs more loyal than humans? Yeah. I don't know. They're better than kids. They don't talk back. I don't have to change their diaper. You getting those Great British pounds ready for that. He's like 56 years old, so he's like, I think I can handle it. There's no way. Like, first of all, he doesn't think people donate to people on the internet. He doesn't think that's a thing that exists. He doesn't think that making YouTube videos is like a viable thing. He doesn't think. Yeah, I mean he does, but you don't go out to bars or anything. That's a waste of time. I don't go to bars. I don't go to parties. I work on myself. I'm just not. I've never been into that scene. I prefer to working on myself while everyone else is out partying. Whenever you're out partying, whenever you're out messing around, someone else out there is working hard, putting in the time. Can you finally buy Mechanical Dad merch? I should put him on my channel. What I want to do is like see if I can get him to do a game stream. I don't know what he'd want to play. He's not really a gamer, but I have my old computer over there. I need to get a GPU for. We could do a father-son. Son teaches dad to game. I know. Why don't you teach him how to code? Trust me, I've thought about it. I don't think it would work. He's not interested. He's a mechanical person. He's a mechanical engineer. Should potential employers give you a lot of crap about not having a degree and being a boot camp? Is this something looked down upon? If it's looked down upon, ignore that person. You don't want to work with that person. You don't want to work for that person. Just ignore that person. You can look down on whatever you want. You don't like hooking up with hot girls at the club? Sounds like you should reestablish your priorities. I don't have time for that. I'm too busy. Have I tried Google Polymer 3? I like how when you type that in, coding phase comes up. That's funny. He's got that. Go out to 6th Street and pick up a bunch of chicks. You mean thoughts. That's the dream, to make 80K a year and pick up thoughts. Great life. I'm over here trying to help people get jobs, create value for the world, improve people's lives, and you just want to go party, make 80K, hook up with some thoughts. I don't know. Maybe when I was like 18 or 20 or something, that would have been okay, but I'm too busy for that. I got, trying to create some value. A lot of people get stuck in that. I don't know. Thoughts Begone. Get yourself a can of that Thought Begone spray. Now on sale, grindreel.com/Thought Begone. Does a full stack developer develop a full website? What? No. Connor, thanks for the time. Have a nice day, man. Dude, man, and then move to the mountain, dude. I mean, sounds like you living with your head in the clouds, fam. Sounds like Mr. Amino here has watched one too many Disney movies. Best recommended website to learn programming? What kind of programming? Can't say programming, because I'm going to give you like 10 websites. I'm going to say Google. Type that into Google, and they will show up a whole bunch of people competing for those top ad slots there. Yeah, you got Team Treehouse, you got Codecademy. You go learn from Joe. You got free Bootcamp. Did I get a new keyboard? I've had this keyboard. I just haven't used it because it doesn't have the media keys. So instead, I bought this mouse here with 12 buttons. So now I have media keys on my thumb. Have you ever thought about selling anything online? I do sell something online. You can go buy my resume and cover letters. Do employers look outside the U.S. when recruiting remote devs? Depends on what the job requires. Some jobs don't allow it. If they want to pay you salary, they can't do it because they'd have to get you a visa. I mean, they could, but generally you'll be Yeah, you got to learn from multiple sources. There's a whole lot of research about that. Don't just stick to one. Try out a whole bunch. Learn different concepts. Learn 2 languages at once. Right? Because maybe loops in JavaScript are really confusing for you, but if you go learn a loop in Python, it makes more sense. Now you can really understand it. You want to spend your young years making as much money as possible? Well, then why did you cap yourself at 80K? Then spend and then retreat to the mountains in a Scandinavian country. That sounds like it'd be nice for a while, but like, don't you have like a mission, a purpose? Just to do nothing, just live off the land? I mean, I guess that'd be good. Be a good, nice little goal. But I feel like when I start taking a break, I get complacent. I start to get a little bit depressed. I need to create. I need to produce. That's why I do this. Being a creator is kind of like finishing a marathon. And then when you get to the finish line, they put their hands on your shoulders and they move you to the new starting line. 80K in Texas is a lot. Texas, well, it depends on where you live, I guess. Then you go out to bars and spend all your money on beer and buying drinks for thoughts. and then hoping they come back home with you. Yeah, I get it. Obviously make more money as you get more experience. No, you make more money as you get more value. As you create more value for a company, you get more money. You don't get more money just for being there. A lot of people get salty because they think that they're just entitled to a 3% raise every year just because I was there. It's not even enough to cover inflation. You want more money, learn more skills. This channel is great, so unique. Thanks, man. I don't really know where I fit, and so that's the thing, right? I don't have a specific niche. What's the top salary for programmers? 200K as a senior developer? There's no top salary. If you want to, well, maybe a salary. Yeah, sure. Salary is always capped. I've seen it like 250, 300. I've seen one for 400, but it was a CTO of a company. Is knowing a good amount of front-end tech and PHP in the back-end? No. You have to know how to connect. You have to know how to connect your database. You have to know how to make an API. You have to know how to connect your front-end to that API so that I can push and pull data from your databases. You have to know how to, host that. No need to hope girls go home with you if you're Chad. I get it. Don't chase girls, man. Chase money instead, if you have to chase something. And when you chase money, that's bad, so I wouldn't do that. I would just, if you want to make $1 billion, what's the quickest way you can help 1 billion people? Richardson is the craftsman's frames, how to view a craft and what you're shooting for. Yep. What are good internships to look out for? I mean, I don't know. Don't apply for internships. Apply to regular jobs. That's the mistake a lot of people make. Is they just apply for entry level, junior level internships. Like, apply for regular jobs. There's not a whole lot of difference between a junior and an internship. Really not. Started with 150. Yeah, dude, I have like 30. You know what's crazy? I posted my React video, that React versus Vue versus whatever, Angular. I posted that onto LinkedIn, and it got 2,100 views. And my video on YouTube with 35,000 subscribers got 2,600 views. And so, like, I have 3,000 followers on LinkedIn, and it got 3,100 views. I have 36,000 on here, and I got 2,600. What? YouTube, LinkedIn seems to be like, hello, get some organic reach there. So that's the pro tip of the stream right there. Oh, you doing the quote, right? Right? You don't have the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical fitness, but every man should see himself at his peak physical fitness, right? Otherwise, it's just a waste. I've read that before. MGTO's where it's at, You should take this course on Udemy. What are my thoughts on it? I am probably in the same boat. I have a girlfriend. And I've dated her for like, I don't know, about 3.5 years, but we're not getting married. I've already told her we're not getting married. She's like, okay, well then I'm gonna leave when I graduate college because that's my next order of business after I graduate college is to get married. And I'm like, all right, bye. That's how you make a decision to get married. Either you do or you don't, or I'm gone. Okay, bye. Usually people working for a company won't have high expectations for people doing interns. I mean, yeah, you don't even have a right to be amateur. I mean, I think everyone should at least see what their genetics can do. I have a lot of Native American DNA. My grandpa is, pretty Native American, and so whenever I try to build muscle, I can't because, I don't know. When you imagine Indians running through the forest chasing down some food, I don't imagine bodybuilders like Vikings. I imagine these thin little dudes. So it's like hard for me to gain muscle. Dash Tree High. There's already a site called Nerd Fitness. There's a whole bunch of sites like that do just that. What's the difference between a junior and a mid-level? It's subjective. There's no clear difference. Depends on how long you've worked at one company versus how long you've worked at another company. And what the tech stack is. So, if you've been working in React for 3 years, then you move to Laravel at another job. Why won't you marry her? I won't marry anyone. I'm going to take a guess and guess that you're from India, and it's very, it's important that you guys get married and you have arranged marriages and all that stuff. So it's just a difference in culture. Long-term dating, you're already married. Yeah, I don't want to share my bank account with her. That's her money. She does what she wants. That's my money. I do what I want. If I want to go find a different thought, then I will. If I wake up one day and decide, it's not working. Okay, bye. No paperwork, no court, nothing like that. Just later. Sucks you can't build muscles. I can build strength. I'm pretty strong, but don't tell me you wasted money on 23andMe. No, I didn't waste any money on 23andMe. I know that I have a lot of Native American because my grandpa looks like Native American. I don't know how I don't have darker skin, but he's basically, black hair. His mom was full Cherokee Indian. Vietnam here. Hi. Prenup doesn't work. They get thrown out at like 9 out of 10 cases. I don't understand the benefit. What's the benefit? There's no benefit to me. What do I gain? Nothing. I don't get anything. People get really upset when I say I don't want to get married ever. I don't want to have kids ever. I'm good. I'd rather adopt a kid or, be a big brother to someone that doesn't have a dad and tell him, keep that money secure. My niche is developers who lift. Maybe. Yeah, so what I found is, after reading some books about creative pursuits, is that you don't want to appeal to everyone because you end up appealing to no one, which is what you always try to do when you first start to do something. You want to make everyone happy. Then you realize you can't, and you're just this individual, and you really separate the people who don't agree with you, but you really get the people that do, and I'll take that. Some people repeat 1 year 5 times in their seniors. That's what I said. Not having kids is slapping millions of years in your genealogy in the face. No, it's not. And if it is, who cares? They're not around to feel it. Is that the trash man? You don't like him? He's an intruder. Go get him. Go see what he's doing. He's just taking the trash. What other YouTube programming channels do I recommend? Probably Fun Function. That's pretty good. Joe's pretty good. What are ways to make easy money? All right, so there is no reliable good way to make easy money. If there was a way to make easy money, everyone would do it. The barrier to entry would be so low that it wouldn't be easy anymore, and that would be competitive. Let's look at Shopify dropshipping, for example. Everyone's like, here's how I make $10,000 a month. Buy my Shopify, or buy my course on how to make a Shopify. You know how they're making $10,000 a month? By selling that course on Shopify, not by Shopify. The barrier to entry is either really high if you want to make a lot of money, or really low and extremely competitive in all business cases. So for example, YouTube is super competitive because anyone can be a YouTuber. They just hold their phone like this. So barrier to entry, super low, therefore really competitive. So you have to do something to stand out. And I've always enjoyed editing videos, and I think, you know, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm that great, but I don't feel like I'm that great. But that's just how I feel, which isn't necessarily true. And also, just because I don't feel great doesn't mean I can't become. Same thing in programming or anything else. I may not be good, but I can become good. Can I please tell me what path you should follow to become a web dev? HTML. You know you have to learn. What is after that you have to learn? jQuery, React, UML diagrams, you know, SQL, Ajax. You can't just say JavaScript because JavaScript is like this one thing, and then the rest of it is like books and books. JavaScript is like a title for everything else that you have to learn underneath it. FBA. Yeah, FBA is not easy. You're calling yourself, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're doing $1 push-ups on cam. The $1 push-ups on cam are just for fun. Those who can't do, teach. I've heard that. What else can you do to stand out? Create value for other people. You have to invest in yourself to create value here, right? Learn more so that you can give more, and then when you give more, people come back so that they can learn more, and then it's just a process. It's really, don't chase money, right? Chase how can you help someone. And if you can figure out a way to monetize it, more power to you. What problem are you solving? Or trying to solve? Right, so I think my niche would be like, there's a lot of people that learn how to code, a lot of people that go to code bootcamps. Yeah. But after, they're like, what do I do? As an applied math major, do I think data science is the best route? Data science would be pretty good. You could probably do machine learning. Do you know how to hack to application softwares? Yeah, dude, I know how to hack. All you have to do is send me $500 on PayPal, and I'll show you everything. If you want to go to the NSA, you want to hack the FBI, if you want to hack NASA, I'll show you how to hack NASA with your phone. I'll show you how to hack Google. Bro, just hit me with that $500 on PayPal. I got you. What do I think of Thinkful Engineering Immersive Bootcamp? I don't know. I reached out to Thinkful, and I was like, hey, can I check out your stuff? And they were like, no. Or they didn't answer, which is essentially no. All I know about is Dev Mountain, Trilogy, Lambda, what is it? I think Flatiron. Those are the only ones I've really done research on. If I thought about doing a video on data science, I'm not a professional data scientist, so it'd be a little bit difficult for me to do. Is there a fast way to create a good-looking layout for a Django app? Yeah, this is what you do. You uninstall Django and you reinstall WordPress. Ever thought about making basic website clones to small businesses and then selling them off as freelance business venture? You have to get people to buy them. That's the thing. Why would they buy them from you when they can just go do it themselves? It doesn't take that long. The barrier to entry is pretty low. You have to convince them to buy it. That's the problem. You have to build a relationship, because if you just try to sell something right away, a lot of times people say no. It's not very profitable. And you're not really providing that much value, right? Is the work that you're doing quality? Not really. You're just trying to make a quick buck. Are you starting your own startup? Yeah, dude, you want to work for me? I'm hiring all remote devs from India right now. So if you want to work for me, I'll pay you 50 cents a week. You edit my videos. You do my thumbnails. You do my live streams for me. So you'll stream from wherever you're at. And essentially, I'll just become CEO. And you'll be putting money into my pocket. No, I'm not making my own startup. How much do I sell my Unity game? It's free. If you want to get something in front of a lot of people with no brand or reputation, you give it away for free. You don't charge for it. It's a mistake a lot of people make. Can I do more theory videos? That's not really my niche. There's already a lot of people. $50 a week, that's the dream. I know, we're talking high salary bucks here. Why do you feel Bootcamp should have guarantees? You're in a paid program and most of your peers aren't putting in a lot of effort. Why should the program have their foot for the expenses? Because they should be responsible for what they teach. It's their job to vet those students that aren't putting in the work. It's their jobs to not let those types of people come in. It's the Bootcamp's job, right? Obviously, you're going to have people that don't try in any bootcamp. That's not. But to the people that do try, I think it's fair for them. That's why there's interviews. That's why you have to pass a code test. If they see that you're not doing good, maybe they'll be like, all right, look, man, it's not working. Here's 10% of your money back. Leave. You're just going to cost us more money. What's the name of the game you created? Rocket Sling? Problem is that most problems are either solved or have a huge barrier. That's not true. There's a whole lot of problems. A problem doesn't have to be like curing cancer. A problem can be something that's a slight annoyance. Remember those little things that you put on the back of your phone? The problem is holding your phone like this at night and it falls on your face. That's kind of annoying. How many times that happened to you? The dude like makes that little thing, you just put your fingers there. Oh, okay. Now it doesn't fall. It still probably falls. But they don't have to be, world changers. Obviously, it's good if you have a long-lasting solution for something, but you're ready to leave your software engineer job for 50 cents a week? I know, right? Competitive. I keep it competitive. Unlimited vacation. Totally remote. That's funny. Why don't you stream games? I don't know. What value does that provide to you guys? What do you guys get out of that? Watching me play a game? I don't know. That's just really, really low value. So you're either really entertaining or you're really good at the game, which makes it entertaining. Can you solve the Rubik's Cube? No, I'm not good. Problem-solving videos about how you go about solving problems. I write everything down as pseudocode, and then I fill in the blanks with code. That's it. Any problem. Doesn't matter the problem. I think right now there's a problem. There's a problem with people that learn how to code and don't know what to do after. There's a problem with people thinking that they can't get a job without a degree. There's a problem with people thinking that they're not good enough. When are you buying Arc? I already own it, but I'm not playing it. Does it include dental and health insurance? It includes a package. All premiums are paid, so good luck getting anyone to listen to you unless you got a high profile. I would say high profile is equivalent to brand. And in order to build a brand, you have to help someone somehow and then grow that person into people. And then after you've helped people, help more people. That's a weird question. I would say everyone should be building a brand. Every single one of you guys in the chat should be building a brand, because there are people that are right now. It doesn't have to mean make YouTube videos. It just means, you know. There's going to be a lot of people that have brands in the future because they realize this is how you get your resume to the top. And then everyone that didn't bother doing that is now not even noticed. What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear the country name India? I don't know, maybe my CTO at my last job. David, hit up Free Code Camp, dude. Next language after Java and C. Yeah, so erase those from your mind and go learn JavaScript instead. I don't know, that's just my opinion. Go read the book Crushing It by Gary Vee. That's what motivated me to really go hard on YouTube. I remember he was just going, in the book is talking about story after story of people growing their own thing, growing their own bit, and then just creating opportunity for themselves. And instead of waiting for opportunity, they create the opportunity. And I know it's backwards, right? Because you just want to come home, you just want to play games, you just want to come home, you just want to chill, you just want to come home. You can still do all that, just don't do it too much. Work on yourself, help other people. Try to become an authority in something. Or I don't feel like an authority at all. But you don't have to feel qualified to do something. The guy that does Hardcore History podcast, he's not a historian. He doesn't have a PhD in history. He's just some guy that really likes history. C++ a good language to learn, maybe for Unreal Engine. Overall, on average, who makes more back-end or front-end? Back-end. Nice curry. I think probably chicken tikka masala. That's pretty good. Some naan bread. That'd be my favorite Indian food. Add some spice to that. Oof. I should call up a recruiter live on stream. I think that'd be a good stream. I have a whole bunch of messages on my LinkedIn. Hi, we currently have an opening. No, I'm good. Become the best version of yourself. I don't think that there's an endpoint with that. I think it's keep becoming. Get married, JS. The worst framework. What is this video? Ooh, terrible. Is backend significantly harder to learn? Depends. Front end is a little bit more of a creative pursuit, while back end is more logic. You're from Iran. The world sees you as. Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's where you're from doesn't mean what you are, fam. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about where you're from. Don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do. That sounds like an excuse. Error to the knee, JS. My favorite framework. Be all you can be. Is JS taking over the world? I mean, it's the most popular. Has a lot of different uses. I mean, there's still use cases for others, but what major languages are in the backend world? PHP, C#, Ruby, Scala, Haskell, C++. The most valuable language is Python and JavaScript. Those are the most in demand. What do I like the most? I'm more of a visual person, so I like front end. I like design. If I had to take a job, I'd probably do marketing, like digital marketing or product management. I should live stream on Instagram too. I think I'm gonna start doing that. And I have 2 chats. I might try that tomorrow. I'm gonna write that down. Or I might do that later when my dad comes over to do some streams. Yeah, you can do JavaScript Node backend if you want. What you guys gonna buy for Black Friday? Do I think PHP is dying? No. I don't know what this myth is. It's fine. PHP is fine. Do you like the game Factorio? I never played it. For backend developers, C# is good choice. Ignore that. It is not. Learn Node or Python. .NET and C# are still huge for backend. It's the same thing. C# is .NET. How difficult is it to implement good security? I don't know, it's not my niche. Can you create a whole website with just JS? You sure can. Use multi-stream on everything? You can't. That is against the terms of conditions. I mean, you can. You can get away with it, but it's not. Like, if you get big enough, you'll get popped. There's no point in doing it. You want to buy an SSD? I'm not one to stop you. In fact, I have an SSD right over here. Got this PNY. 240 gigs. What happened with your Google? I told them they weren't offering me enough money, and that, you know, I couldn't accept 240. It was just too low. Hello, I am from India. Hello, I'm from Salt Lake City. Welcome aboard. How much do you make yearly? I make about 1 video a day. So about, well, 2 videos a day. So, you know. Are you excited for Zen 2? Nah. $1440p, 144 hertz. You're not. Yeah, that's what I have right here on the middle. $240,000 a year. I said that was not enough money. I'm sorry, Google. I'm gonna need at least $300,000 a year. And they said that's too much. And I was like, let's do 280. And so, you know, we went up to 400,000 because the dudes at Amazon managing software developer teams at Amazon get paid like 400,000 a year. And I was like, let me get 400. And they were like, oh, sorry, you've only been doing this for 3 years. And I was just like, Hardik. Can I explain what C#'s not useful? C#, you're stuck with ASP.NET. That's it. ASP.NET, that's it. Python, you got machine learning. You got AI. You got Django. You got Flask. JavaScript, you got front end. You got Node. You got Electron. Like, that's why. More utility with other languages. Still play Master Chief? Playlists are unsearchable? No, you can still. There's a whole lot of people playing Master Chief Collection. You got a better job now? Yeah, I'm making like, you know, Wait, what Amazon pays 400K? Software engineering team managers make about 400K. How do you know when you're job ready? You don't, and that's when you apply. How is 240K not enough? It's not enough. I want 450K a year. And they said no, and so I said, Google, you're cheap. I don't want the job. And I walked away. No, mainly the main deal is I'm not a huge fan of salary. Udemy versus Treehouse. They have different applications. Treehouse is a streamlined, universal platform. And then, yeah. Wait, what? For what job? I'm crazy? Nah. 450K remote or go home. 450K no boss. I do what I want or go home. I think people living in other countries, they don't like, to them that's a lot of money, because it's like Udemy, you need at least $1 million a year. So my goal is to make $2,700 a day. That's $1 million a year. Do I make that? Not every day. Udemy all the way. I don't know. What was it at Google that you wanted 300K? It was a front-end software developer engineer. I'm just kidding. I never got that far. You guys are so, like, I never got that far. I don't want to work at Google. I don't want to work for someone. I want to do what I want to do on my own timeline. I like creative pursuits. You know, I'm on my own mission. It's fine. People can go work at Google. I'll help you go work at Google. You guys can go work at Microsoft. I'll help you go work at Microsoft. But that's not what I want. Are you working on an idea of your own? Dude, I'm working on lots of ideas. I got lots of ideas. America's expensive. It's all about global arbitrage. The different values of currencies around the world. Isn't skipping out on that kind of a high salary short-sighted? No, because I feel like I could make more money. I don't want to be like, I don't care. Like, I have a long enough life ahead of me that I feel like I can make more than that if I keep scaling. But yeah, I'd probably pass. I still don't care about the money as much as I care about doing what I want. You want to pay me 400K a year, but I have to work 12 hours a day? Nah, pass. I'm good. You want to pay me 100K a year, but you want me to work 8 hours a day? Nah, pass. No, it didn't happen. I never went to, I did the first Google interview, and they kept emailing me, They're like, hey, we're looking forward to your second interview. We really like you. And I was just like, I'm not interested. Best ID for Python? What is it, PyCharm? PyCharm or Visual Studio Code? React or Angular? Go watch my video. You decide. They're different services. The reason I have a beef with salary is because the more you work, it doesn't matter. You get paid the same. The less you work, doesn't matter. You get paid the same. So if you're lazy, it might appeal to you. But for me, I like to be responsible. The more I work, the more I make. That's it. That's just my beef with salary. If I don't make good stuff, I don't get paid. What was the role at Google? It's a front-end engineer. Product idea for product-based company to crack college placement. Why? I'm not a huge fan. Adam is pretty good. Yeah, Adam's pretty good overall. It's just a little bit slow. New song. Hi from Czech Republic. Hello, Suppress. How's it going? Hello from Salt Lake City. Hope you're having a good night or afternoon for you. Hey, doggos. How y'all doing down there? Y'all napping? That's okay. Didn't understand about C#? Can you talk again? Just rewatch the stream. Did I miss any questions? Miss Love, what's up, dude? How's it going? I should call my dad, see if he's coming. That'd be a fun stream. What is what business? Sheldon Cooper or Leonard? I don't know. I don't spend my time watching TV. I don't watch The Big Bang. Why not like Jon Snow, the real MVP? You've always wondered, is there a Salt Lake in Salt Lake City? It's right next to it. So the city's about, I don't know. I live in the city. So like, I don't know. The main buildings, the huge high rises are over there. And then right over there, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, there's this big Salt Lake. Are you capable of creating a new programming language? Not right now. I could learn. How's the business hierarchy at Google? You have a lot of managers. They have death marches. So they have these things called death marches. And that is where they like basically force you to work or they kick you out. What backend should you use for a small site with logging system? WordPress. JavaScript, which book course should you learn by making a website? JavaScript is not for making websites, it's for getting the website to be interactive. I mean, unless you count JSX, but you start using HTML in the JavaScript. What does it mean by a .NET stack? It means you're going to be using C# with the .NET framework, with ASP.NET files, etc. What was your first job and how much did you make at it? As a Ruby on Rails developer for $18 an hour, then a PHP job for $50,000, and then a React job for $65,000, and then a C# job for $75,000. You don't know JS. Eloquent JavaScript's pretty good. Oops. I think I'm out of drink. You guys got Black Friday plans? I think I already asked. You guys gonna go get those TVs? I'm pretty sure they show Black Friday TV deals, but there's only like 2 in stock, and it's just to get you in the door, right? So do you currently work at Google? I'm the CEO and founder of Google, actually. Is OnFocus your own venture? Yeah, it was OnFocus, but that's lame. So I changed it to Grind Reel because that's what this is about: making videos every day, producing content every day, creating value every day, improving, doing uncomfortable things every day. I remember the first time I live streamed, I had 8 viewers, and my friend told me on Slack, he was like, Josh, if you live stream and you get 8 viewers, that's like God tier. I was there like 102, and I'm not saying that to like gloat or brag or anything like that. It's just like I don't feel qualified to be here. I never would have thought in a million years. Even my parents said that to me. They're like, you were so shy. But yeah, it's all about the grind reel. Every day, being better some way. And it just so happens I'm about tech. What do you think of Vue.js? I think it's a good place to start. Being a strong algorithm problem solver can get you to Google or do projects. Well, so Google's interview process is really data structures and algorithms for anyone, even if you're doing design probably. So that's going to get you to Google. Well, you probably won't be doing it that much while you're there. Bro, I made $75K as a C# developer. That's because I negotiated it. It's because I negotiated it with, like, it wasn't because of the stack. Definitely wasn't because of the stack. It's because I negotiated it. I'm not going to tell you that that was the language that got me the money. It was me saying, look, I'll start with 65, but after 90 days I want 75. And they looked at me and they were like, all right. Because I asked for their budget first. They were like, well, what are you looking to make? And I was like, what's your budget? And they were like, well, we budgeted about 60 to 85. And I was like, all right, I'll start at 65, and after 90 I want 75. And they were like, they thought about it for a minute because I wasn't capping out their budget and I wasn't taking the minimum, which means I'm showing my value, I respect what I'm worth. And they said, okay. What do I think about Rust? Game is good. Language, not so much. They only do 2 to 4 doorbusters. They're usually crap products. Yeah, they're like the off-brand TVs and stuff. 60-inch TV of some brand you've never heard. How do you get the confidence? Who says I have the confidence right now? I'm in my room at home. It's not hard to do that. Oh. You're talking about the salary. Such little experience, you'd be terrified to demand that? Why are you terrified? Create value, man. Are you comfortable as where your life has brought me now? I feel like this is the purpose. This is what it's all about. I've always had jobs, and I've had those jobs run out of money, let me go over and over and over, right? So it only seems natural to end up doing your own thing when you can't trust working for anyone anymore. And on top of that, when you're at work, like when I was at work a lot, I couldn't really focus like ever because I just couldn't bring myself to actually care about what I was doing because it was for someone else. And I know that sounds selfish, but my mission was always to do all these crazy different ideas. I carried this with me everywhere because I'm always writing ideas down all the time. And I'd be that way at work and I wouldn't be able to focus. So I had to create my own job, and then I had to figure out a way if I could make this an actual job, and here we are. So I don't know, are you guys happy where your lives are at? Yeah, there's a lot of front-end developer jobs here in Salt Lake City that are about 100 to 120K. It's a lot of money. 2-3 years experience, 100, 120. It was really like, what does it mean to be live? What does it mean to be alive? What is the purpose? How long has it been since you left your boot camp? About 3 years. All right. We're going back down. I feel like we're entering an adult movie here with the way the camera's moving. If I just stand, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sit down. Here we go. About to roll up. Craig, you're freezing in the rain. You're not happy where you're at? Yeah, it's super cold there. How you doing, Craig? What are the most influential entrepreneur books you've read? Crushing It by Gary Vee, Tools of the Titans by Tim Ferriss, Master, the 50th Law by Robert Greene, The Millionaire Fastlane, 10 Pillars of Wealth. I don't know, I can't pick one. There's a lot and they all kind of have different sections, so it's like, oh, come on. Crushing It, probably The War of Art. Unscripted, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, 30 Degrees and Raining, oof. You're excited to learn on the job till you're more comfortable. That's how it goes, right? You have to put in your time. There's a whole lot of people, I'm sure you guys have these friends on Instagram, right? They're like, I'm an entrepreneur, and it's like, hey man, they message you, and they haven't talked to you for like 5 years, right? And they're like, hey man, I have a really cool business venture. Are you interested in learning more? First of all, tell me what you're trying to sell. Like, I had a couple people that never had jobs before, never went to college, never had anything, and they were like, bro, if you want to be your own boss, come work for me. I'm like, do you realize what you just said? There's a lot of people that are like, entrepreneurs, and it's just like all multi-level marketing garbage. I had one guy that's like, all he does is tell you how to get motivated. He's like, hey man, what wakes you up in the morning? I see you're creating a lot of value. I was like, then I looked on his Instagram, and he's like, and like all he does is sell seminars. I don't know. Yeah. I know you guys get those messages from all your high school friends that like find out about Vimma or some other. If you just invest, changing people's lives by investing. I had this one dude who commented, hard work, hard play. What do you play hard at? My work. So I have this mix. So when I bought these things for my room, it felt like toys. Yeah, if you want to be your own boss, come work for me. That's what he said. And I was like, what? They've been watching too much Engineering Truth. That's funny. Yeah, go watch Engineering Truth. Every video is him trying to sell you something. But why not, right? He makes a lot of money and he doesn't care. He literally doesn't care. Hold on, we're gonna drop down a little bit here. It's a little bit too high. Is this as low as it goes? Oh, it goes a little lower. People have been asking for your Python code for finance for free. Yeah, definitely charge for that. Am I moving in with coding phase? No, I just upgraded a whole bunch of stuff, Craig. Creating desktop apps, a viable choice. Yeah, do it with Electron. His friends are making $100K a year side income from selling energy drinks. I can show you. One dude hit me up. He was selling energy drinks, and he messaged me while I was in Finland, and he lived in the United States, and I hadn't talked to him in like 3 years. He's like, hey man, I got a business venture. Are you interested? And I was like, okay. He's like, yeah. So we're selling life-changing products that really help people get to where they want to go. And I was like, what's that mean though? Like, what's the what am I paying money for? For our life-changing courses, man, we got people making more money than ever now. Yeah, but what am I selling? And he's like, well, it's actually just an energy drink, but they come to the seminar and they get motivated. And I was like, so the end product is an energy drink, and you get them to come to buy that energy drink. It's like the legality of almost what a pyramid scheme is. A pyramid scheme is where you recruit other people that recruit other people, and those people get paid money, but there's no physical product. There's no actual product service that you're selling. It's just people making money from getting other people, and there's actually no service being offered. You charge them and they back down, good. Then they'll come back. Don't worry about it. Show your value. Make them pay for it. It's like the same people who pirate books, right? The same people who pirate books or music or videos doesn't mean they would have bought it. It just means if it's for free, hey, why not? Kind of. Anyways, he hit me up. He's trying to get me to sell energy drinks to people in Finland, and I was like, did you take a look at any of the import fees or VAT tax or anything like that, and what does the import cost to you to ship it here? He's like, oh, no, you pay the import fee and the VAT tax, we just give you the product, and right now all of our products are on sale, and if you want to keep this sale, you have to buy at least 400 cans of this energy drink per month. And I was like, so to keep a discount for me as a supplier to sell this energy drink, I have to keep buying 500. What if I can't sell 500? Well, you should keep buying because that discount's going to go away. Like, this sounds like a really crappy business model. It's like, you understand I have to charge 24% on everything. Multi-level marketing, man. Utah is the capital of multi-level marketing. Every other day, there's like this center down the road just full of people thinking that they're going to... Bro McGill, within 2 weeks, we're going to shill on your channel. Why would you do that? How important is it to include soft skills on the resume? Don't do that. It has no impact. They'll figure out your soft skills when they talk to you. If you like, yeah. You should start an MLM. Your accent is impeccable. What are we gonna What are we gonna charge? What are we gonna sell? If there's any type of business model that has to do with recruiting other people, I'm out. I'm already out. If there's any type of business model where I have my own team and I get a percentage of money for people that get other people, I'm out. What are some soft skill examples? Project management, communication with non-tech people, conflict, disillusion, dissolvement. Yeah, conflict, dissolvement. Your mic is so quiet. Turn up your volume, fam. All right, hit me with them questions, boys. How to not be a weird introvert nerd at work. Yeah. Don't be that guy that's like, you know. Yeah, I got a 2080 actually, and so when I turn on the RTX, that new feature, RTX off, RTX on. So, I mean, you can see that NVIDIA is just really pushing everything to the limit. You had to plug in your speaker. Mic is low. I don't know how to... Hold on. What about now? Oh, there we go. Now we're peaking. That was a little bit too loud. There you go. Hold on. There we go. Now it should be better. Should be good now. Yeah. Could I review your calculator on CodePen? Sure thing. $35, fam. Could I get you feedback on your IG page? Yeah, $35, fam. The whole RTX thing is meh. I mean, I have two 1080s. I don't really need RTX. And there's like no games that support it. I think Battlefield 5 has it, but it's not supported yet because they didn't actually launch that yet. You would move to SLC with too many eggheads? Look. Okay. This is the best filter, actually. I like my googly eyes, personally. If you have no morals and are good at selling a dream to get into Intel M. Thanks for the resume help. Hopefully it worked. I mean, hopefully, I mean, you can send it back to me, Jamie, when, you know, can you pay 36? Price is gonna go up the longer you wait. You're trying in Battlefield, you got like 30 FPS. I think it isn't RTX capped at like 60 anyways. So even if you want to use it, it's capped. I think I'm just streaming so I don't have to go to the gym. Did I see the game? Craig, please. Do you like story games? Nah. Oh, you guys want me to go to the web dev filter? All right, we're about to hit up that web dev filter. Guys, listen here. If you don't know my stack as a developer, you're not a developer, okay? If you don't know the latest and greatest tech stack that we're using here at this company, you're a noob. 1 week without you and your life has changed. That guy. Look. I know. Oh, you randomly recommended my videos and you're watching one and you see them streaming. Welcome aboard. How about $24.99 super chat? Yeah, sure. Let's do it up. You guys like this? I like how it tracks my face. It looks so creepy though. How you doing? I feel like every developer looks at a girl like this. How you doing? You need to speak slower. Creeper status. Ready? Creeper status engage. Gotta have them googly eyes. What's your first choice for a PC for programming? I don't know, just get a laptop that has like 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, man, that game. My team did really well. Yeah, no, my player wasn't there. He wasn't doing good. Yeah, we really hit it off last night. Looks like that music video Booty Work by T-Pain. This filter, I spent too much time. Welcome all new people to the stream. I hope you enjoyed this close-up of my face. Sometimes I rewatch my streams just to see if they did okay, and then I see this filter come on. I'm like, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing? Destiny, what's up? You came at the wrong time. We in creeper mode now. What you doing, Destiny? How you doing? Let me go a little closer. Just listen faster, exactly. Joe from Coding Phase has an interesting talk about WebAssembly and the future of web dev. Have I researched it? No. Has Joe researched it? When's that Unreal Dev dropping? Dude, it's dropping. Actually, they released 4.21 like 2 days ago, and there's a whole bunch of free assets. Thanks for reminding me. There's a whole bunch of free assets this week. When is it ever not creeper mode? Oof. Got him. You're working in a factory making containers 12 hours overnight. I know, man, I work 12 hours. It's the worst. Trying to learn JS, getting too distracted. This is crazy. I think the Thor filter is my favorite. Or we can hit up some smiley mouth. More free assets, gotta love Epic. Yeah, they partnered with a whole bunch of people for free stuff for this month, but it goes away, and then they did, you know. What OS do you use the most? Windows? I'm good with Windows. I can make my Windows emulate a Mac if I need to, and I can build my own computer. Alright, let's take a look-see at it. We got you. Looking like Leroy Jenkins. I can get a pack of Jewel Pods. Ugh. Alright, we're looking at it. Let's take a look. I just became the next Fortune 100 CEO. Hit him with the dab. It's basic, but it's fun. Oh, you even got root on here. That's cool. Clear button maybe needs a little bit more indication. Also, looks like you have an icon up here at the top, but I can't really see what it is. SVG up here. Hold on. Pull this over to the screen. Oh, okay, so it's not responsive. Mac OS got the Unix base though. And it can, yeah, I mean, I guess, but Windows is just kind of a pain to set up, but after you set it up. Dude, what up? Let me move this over to the side. Then I'll shrink my camera so you guys can see this. This is the code pen that we're taking a look at here. I don't know what this does. Oh, that's cool. Got different themes and it changes the shapes of the buttons with your animations. Ooh, this JS is so long. It's good though. I actually like it. Here, link this. Link this in here. Divide by 0. That's funny. Oh, then we get the Morty calculator, dude. Like, is there like, did you put a code in console log for this, dude? You have to add the Morty in here. You have to add divide by 0 in the console as a note. What if I do it again? Does it take me out? Mortal. And it takes me back. Ha! 0 divided by 0. This is cool. I like this. This is how you make a unique calculator. Your optimism is misplaced. But the simple equation balance has been restored. What is this? What are we doing right now? Makes sense though. Is this... It just... Am I stuck now? Do I have to refresh? What's going on? You gotta iron this one. Bruh. Here we go. So here's all the comments that you have. You've destroyed the entire universe. Way to go, Morty. Are you just randomly picking one of these? Where's your animations here? Ooh, this JS. This is how you make a proper JS calculator. This is good stuff, dude. This is like the most unique calculator I've seen just because of how creative it is. I think you guys in the chat can believe. That's all. You look like something out of Lord of the Rings. I was actually born this way. Thanks, jerk. Don't judge me. Those animations are sweet, though. Alright, so ask me about my favorite stack, guys. So currently, I've been practicing the latest Scala techniques, and I really think I've got some really good stuff going here. If you guys would like to see what I've got going, I'll let you know. This cracks me up. Oh, look, they 3D too. They sit on top. Oh, they almost sit on top. It's Sid the Sloth here. It's your boy. We out here. Done it again. Cheer. I can't do the chest sound. What's the sis? Cheer. Joe, where are you at? Please. Are you on Tinder? Ladies, was your father a baker? Because you have nice buns. Alright, we're at like 2 hours on the stream. It's been real. I've been, one more thing. You guys, make sure to swipe left on me. Hit that swipe. Would you swipe left on this, ladies? I like to spend my weekends hacking. I can see into the future with these. Craig! Not only can I see my entire screen, IDE, there's no ladies in this chat. Last time I checked, there was a girl named Destiny. Can you get a job doing something else if you're doing work in VB? Yeah, do side projects. There are no lady developers. Let me hack into those pants, girl. You know, my favorite framework is that sex.js. Alright, I can't. I'm done. What has the stream gotten to? We're just having fun. Anyways, guys. Alright, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go do leg day. You guys have a great Thursday. I'll see you later today for that Pramp interview. We're doing behavioral stuff. I actually learned a lot. It was a good interview. So I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for the dono, by the way. I appreciate that. Your calculator's sweet. We should paste it in here a few more times for the stream. All right, guys. I'm out. You guys have a great Thursday. Thanks for spending your Thursday with me. If you're here lurking, I appreciate you. Yeah, dude. Lifting is life. Bye.